In this video, we're going to talk about how you can set deposit rules that are based on the subtotal of the order. And we're going to find those under Admin, Rules, General Rule Sets, and we're going to click into Deposit Rules. So as we can see, as of now, this folder is set up for a pretty simple 50% deposit. The system allows for quite a variety of different ways that you can handle deposits. Most people require a flat deposit that stays the same regardless of the size of the order. Some people require $20 or $50, in which case you would simply use the set deposit to rule that we have here and just enter in 20 or 50. Some people require a percentage, which is the same procedure, you just put a percent symbol after the number. And by the way, if you require payment in full at checkout, you would just put 100% in that field. So let's look at how we can create those order subtotal-based deposit rules. So we're going to click into this set deposit to rule, and we're going to change it to set deposit with range. Now I'm going to leave the minimum subtotal field blank. I've already established a minimum subtotal that's required for checkout in a different part of the system, and that can be variable based on products. For more information about that, feel free to do a search using the keywords basic deposit in the knowledge base. And I'm going to go ahead and say that we'll charge a flat $50 up to $750. And then I'm going to go ahead and add one more rule, and I'm going to move it above apply deposit override. Now that's very important. The order of these rules matters in terms of how the system makes its calculations. So when it comes to deposit rules, you always want apply deposit override to be underneath all of your other deposit rules. And the reason for that is that the system uses that apply deposit override rule to allow you and other administrative users to bypass or override the deposit requirements. Of course, your customers will never be able to override deposits on your website. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and add another set deposit with range. And I'm going to go ahead and say, let's go with 50% deposit for anything above $750. So what I need to do is enter in $750.01. And then I'm actually going to leave this max subtotal field blank. Because if we put a number in that max subtotal field, it means we won't be able to take an order above that number. And I don't know about you, but I'm taking as much money as someone is willing to give me. In any case, this is good to go. I'm going to go ahead and submit my changes here, and I'm going to go into scheduling to place a little test order. And we can see our $50 deposit is working correctly. Let's go back into our cart, and let's add 3 more of these so that we can trigger a price increase, and then let's skip to the payment screen. And since we went above $750 for our subtotal, we can see that our 50% deposit requirement is applying. So that's working correctly. Now, if you plan to do any more tinkering with your deposit rules, it's a good idea to remember this order number right here. And I'll show you why. So if you decide to make further edits to your deposit rules, once you've submitted your changes, you can click into the CRM, do a search for the order number, and then click into the order. And it takes you straight to the cart. And then to test your new deposit rules, you can change the quantities of the items in here, or delete them, or do whatever you need to do. But in any case, you're not going to have to worry about filling out the customer info screen. And you can navigate between the payment screen, the customer info screen, and the cart as needed. So that's it for deposit rules based on your order subtotal. As always, if you're working in the system and you have questions, the knowledge base is your friend. And you can also access the knowledge base via this little link right here for information on anything specific to that page. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.